Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We are back in Rakhatâb, but we are on our way out. Now that we have done everything we needed to do in here, we can move on to our next destination, which is the town of Khûtra. But before we do that, we need to find Daxamat outside town, bring him the coffer with the evidence of the murdered man, the belongings of the murdered man that we were investigating, and we'll see what was inside. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Oh. Yeah, this is what I enjoy daytime in LOTRO so much. Jeez, you don't mind me taking some time for this kind of pictures? But come on, take a look at this. I want to get the sun in the frame, of course, but I don't want to have a very low shot. I don't know the technical term for it, but when you place the camera below the character and pointing upwards to make the character look taller than he is, I understand those kind of shots serve their purpose, but that's not what I'm aiming for on this one. Anyway, we got the picture. Now we just gotta find Daxamat. And it seems there is no easy way around this. We just need to take the leap. Well, not necessarily the leap. There is an easy way down in here. Oh, okay, below this sort of arch. You remember last time we were here, we were, well, picking up the seashells, and we ended up in this place. Is this where Daxamat will meet us? Yeah. Sirgon waves you over. This was the perfect place for a screenshot, but sadly this guy is in the way and he's AFK.
What have you found? Was Daxamat right?
What have you found, Beriathan? Was Daxamat right? Is there any motivation for the victim's murder to be found among his belongings? You unfold the possessions you retrieve from the evidence coffer and study each in turn, handing them to Sirgon after examination. A note signed by someone named Galadith. There is no information I can give that you have not already been provided, but I assure you that if you offer proof of the deed, you will receive the reward. You will receive the reward to which you are entitled. That is a familiar name, but why? Oh, come on, Sirgon, that's not so hard. And a knife with a curious insignia on the handle. Is this a snake that coils around itself? See how it goes around the hilt? What does this mean? Daxamat arrives at the meeting spot. Jajax could only have done a little better, he says. I kept the guards stalking for as long as I could manage, but I had to leave before they became suspicious. They believe without question that one of the coursers from Khan Scourge is responsible. I see that your own errand was as successful as mine. What have you discovered? Daxamat takes the note and the knife from you and almost drops them. What? What is... No. Cannot be. I know the symbol. This is the knife wielded by the Blade Twist. I have heard tales of him ever since I was a child, but now he is slain and will collect no further bounties. This is bad, Beriathan. We knew the identity of 3 bounty hunters hired by Sakhalafel to slay the Kindred of the Coins, the Blade Twist, our own Driftwood, and Cruel Dancer. I think Cruel Dancer seeks to eliminate her competition. Oh. There is one other who expressed an interest in the bounties posted by Sakhalafel, Beriathan. Cruel Dancer will not know whether Driftwood's interest was real or just a pretense. He may now be in danger, and so may any who associate with him. Ho ho!
What can Cruel Dancer do to me that I haven't already suffered?
We have been through danger before, Beriathan, and I have seen the horrors of war firsthand. What can Cruel Dancer do to me that I have not already suffered? Still, We should remain alert. I would prefer she leave us alone. I looked into Saklafel's bundles, not so I could claim one, but so I could learn what the heirs of Castamere and the Kindred of the coins were each, separately, hoping to accomplish, and whether that would endanger the lands across the Bay of Belfalas. I did not think such an inquiry would lead to anything like this, or a reunion with you. I am grateful for the latter, of course. Another picture of our good friend Driftwood in here, because, well, he doesn't want to be called by his old name. And as I told him before, yeah, I can call you any name you want as long as you pull yourself together, which he did.
What do we do now?
Kavar looks around nervously and then surprises himself with a sudden laugh. I know the answer, of course. We continue our journey. Our road leads to Umbar Baharbêl, and it seems there is a fishing village between here and the city, a village named Khûtra. I do not think I am becoming any braver, Beriathan, but it may be this adventure is making me more used to living through dangerous situations. Let us hope that continues to be so. He looks around again. But if you see Cruel Dancer lurking about, you will be sure to tell me, won't you? Well, I don't know how she looks like. Daxamat might. But yeah, sure. Don't you worry about it. We'll be fine. Alright, by the shore proper, the sand, the sea. Oh, come on. I mean, boy, take a look at that. I mean, yeah, of course. Somebody had to aggro on us at some point, right? But, oh boy. No. Not first person, no. But oh boy, was that great. I think we can remove this daily from the tracker. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna worry about that one anytime soon. And instead, we gotta make our way to Khûtra now. It's so far away. And is that Umbar? No, not Umbar, but really close to Umbar. It seems I missed my way up. I shouldn't have done this. On top of that, there's nothing interesting in here. Oh, really? No. What are you doing? Boy, these funnels also hit like a truck. Didn't see the puddle. Come on. Let us retreat. This was doomed from the moment we missed the way back to the road. All the way back to Yaxfonal. Are you for real? Okay. Milestone it is. In that case, milestone back to Rakhâtab, and we'll make sure to stick to the road this time around. Oh boy. We got the funnel, at least. That's gotta be worth something. A minor setback, but nothing to worry about. That's what you get for trying to get a picture of the shoreline, riding by the shoreline. Lesson learned. What a shame. In the meantime, let me double check our deed log here. Khûtra, we're about to complete that deed. We still gotta explore a lot of different locations, it seems. The treasures. Wow. And we are missing 15 quests. Not so bad. The Slayer, the Crab Slayer. Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. Now there's a hunter's camp somewhere around here that was added. It was not present on release. It was part of another update. I've never known where that camp is. Will we be sent to that camp by any other quest in this expansion? That's a very good question. Oh. Alright, yeah, you can see the hunter's camp has a Varterer. That is the location of that camp. Okay, so it seems at least as far as the western cape of Umbar is concerned, we're about to reach its end in Khûtra. And afterwards, will we continue towards the city or will we go to the hunter's camp? It's a very good question. One that we don't need to worry with right now, but one that we do need to keep in mind. Oh, and a rich deposit, how far is it? 72 meters. Oh god, I am gonna regret this. Maybe. Definitely. Once again, I hope this deposit is worth it. Oh, wrong key. I was trying to hit my shield slam, not strength of morale. Oh boy. And of course, this one is also gonna try to attack us. There we go. Please tell me that's the end of it. Let me grab my ore deposit and be on my way. Yep. Not what I wanted, but you have found Khûtra. Okay. This is not how I wanted to get to the city, but okay. Completed a deed, opened a new deed. Let me check all that. So we have a new title, Traveler of the Cape of Umbar. You have explored the settlements and natural landmarks of the Cape of Umbar. And now we have the meta deed. Complete dangers in the Cape of Umbar and the Treasure Seeker. The Treasure Seeker, it's gonna take a long while. And here we have the Elder. The fisherman stares at you suspiciously, but says nothing. And that also does not bode well.
Fair winds to you.
Grab the stable master.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
You should speak to Rakhâtab about the disease. He knows the most about it.
Do you have need of something?
A disease in Khûtra. Where do you hail from, stranger?
Might you spare a moment?
Where are you from, stranger? Not from Gondor, I presume. We have no need for their kind here. Help? We don't need help here, and certainly not from outsiders. If you want to help, go talk to my fisher folk and get my people some fish that don't reek of death. Bah, off with you. Really?
This is a poor time to visit this village, stranger.
Ever since the great quake shook these lands and the temple on the hill sunk into the earth, an evil has taken the land hereabout. Famine has come to Khûtra, and disease and suspicious folk. He stares at you meaningfully. You ask if anyone who has come to the village lately might have inquired about a group such as yours, and he raises an eyebrow. Could be so, could be maybe not. I would have to ask some of my neighbors, and while I'm asking, I'm not bringing crab legs back to Khûtra or collecting driftwood along the shore with which we can smoke the meat and improve the flavor. With the famine going on, that's one of the only reliable sources of food around here, and it is barely edible. Oh boy. You volunteer to do the work, and he snorts non-committedly. Again, not looking good, but a great quake that and a temple that collapsed. I think I see where this is going as well, and that would explain the disease here in Khûtra.
What news has come in with the tide?
Help from outsiders, and you were sent by Rakhâtab. He must be getting truly desperate. It's true we could use all the help we can get. Our lures are as good and our hands are as quick as ever. It's the trout themselves that have changed. They have turned a pallid, slimy green, afflicted with some terrible disease. We know not why. Some of the hands have taken to calling it a stench, for obvious reasons. We cannot eat or sell any of the fish we catch. It makes any who eat it violently ill. I'll be honest with you, more so than perhaps Rakhâtab was. We really could use your help. We rely on the fish to fill our bellies and our coin pouches. I know Rakhâtab has suspicions about the source of the disease, but he won't trust outsiders unless he sees your value. I don't know how to heal our fish, but I know how you could help fill our bellies and perhaps gain his trust. There are crops to the east of here, along the shore, just beyond the village. They seem to be immune to the stench, at least so far. However, they fight back more than we gentle fisherfolk can handle. Would you go to the east and bring us back some crop to feed our people? Oh boy. Well, it will also send us to where we need to gather the driftwood and... yeah, the crab legs, of course. We also gotta do that. Okay. Oh. Afflicted villagers. Oh boy, poor guys. Yeah, these guys do fight back. Please don't mind me. Citadel is this place. Okay. There should be also a treasure around here. I hope. Come on. Really? on. Boy, are these crabs annoying. Oh boy, and we need to defeat a lot of them. Oh, I missed my desperate shield and only get one heal out of it. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, there's another outpost over there. Alrighty, we seem to be doing good so far. Oh boy. Oh boy, that was close. Alrighty. And the last one. And awesome. Back to the village. Oh, really? I don't want to fight you, little guy. Not now.
There is much to be done and fewer hands by which to do it.
I'm grateful. We are proud folk, but I'm not too proud to admit my people will have full bellies tonight thanks to you. You might want to talk to Elder Roshat again.
You did as I asked? This surprises me, stranger.
The answer to your question is that yes, you are not the only visitor to recently arrive at Khûtra. A woman there was, and she asked about folks such as those with whom you travel. I saw her again only a moment ago atop the rocks to the northeast. I think she's waiting for you to go to her. Oh, no way.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
We have our nearest of supplies and you've shown a small talent for finding foodstuffs. I wonder if you might find some more food for my village? Would you go to the north and collect some elderberries and wheat? The harvesting itself should be easy, but the hills there have many dangers.
What news has come in with the tide?
It seems you're not entirely without worth, Elder Roshat says. The stench is not our only problem. We have been raided multiple times by corsairs camped south of here. Their leader Gerard was cast out of Khûtra for petty thievery. He has worn a grudge ever since, descending from the hills and harrying our people. These raiders always attack from the west. Find their camp and wipe them out. From the look of you, I doubt you'd survive a brush with them, but if you did deal with these raiders, perhaps you'd prove worthy of a larger task. Bring Gerard's Kutlaks back to me as proof of his demise. Yeah, as we thought, now we have the quest to deal with Jerath and the Corsairs, and now, well, the epic is still level 147, but we are already getting quests at level 148. So, I say it's time for us to take back the XP, start getting XP again. But the Stone of the Tortoise seems to be providing us much better stats right now. So I think this seems to be like an area for tanking, but I think if this is the case, what we need to do is take the regular version of the stone then. Because in that case, we keep the same stats, but we can get XP, and we seem to be doing better with the XP. Where is this woman? We're about to meet the Cruel Dancer. Oh, the Cruel Dancer. No. Daxamat has heard about the Cruel Dancer from before, so she cannot be who I think she is. The woman looks familiar to you, but you cannot determine why.
We meet again. It is a pleasure to speak with you, as it was before.
But you did not know my name then, did you? The woman flings one arm dramatically outward and holds the back of her other hand over her eyes. Murder! Murder! Is nowhere safe anymore? This poor man was laying right here in the open. Oh, it is terrible. She lowers her arms to her sides and laughs long and loudly. It is remarkable how simple it is to make people see what they want to see. I had all the folk of Rakhâtab believing they saw a tall bearded corsair stab a man to death right there in the open. Oh, the murder was real enough, and the blade twist did not see it coming. Weep not for him. No bounty hunter should live as long as he did and remain in service. I will have the good sense to hang up my own knife before there is more life behind me than ahead. But I want to speak with you for a particular reason, Beriathan. I would like to declare for ourselves a truce, and to work together where that is possible. The blade twist would share neither money nor information and slay me with as little regard as I slew him, and that is familiar to me, and in this business that is right. But I observed you speaking with the man called Driftwood in Jack's Funnel, and I could not understand it. For what purpose did he ask you to help the people of that settlement? Not only for their silence, there was something else. I find that most interesting. Let us consider the Kindred of the Coins our mutual foe then. I will help you find them, Beriathan. The bounties belong to me, but it seems to me that you seek them for other reasons. So long as our aims do not conflict, you may count Cruel Dancer among your allies, if not among your friends. It seems to me you may have friends enough. I trust you chose them carefully. What? Gimli.
Who was the woman? What? Cruel Dancer? You are joking.
Not joking, my good dwarf. At all.
But I was looking for you.
If Cruel Dancer will help us track the location of the Kindred of the Coins, I suppose we cannot turn down her help, but I do not like it. And yet no one asked for my thoughts on the subject, Beriathan, did they? But I was looking for you. Several members of the crew were speaking with the folk of Khûtra, and there was a lot of talk about problems further up the road. Some form of festering blight has taken hold of the land to the northeast, and before you can say best leave well enough alone, Sirgon volunteered to do something about it. He is probably up there right now. You should go deal with the dead that have been reported near the ruins of the temple, Beriathan, unless you think Sirgon can handle himself. Afterward, you might want to check on Legolas. He said something about seeing an old tower that fell down in this area some years ago. He said the name of it, but who can remember the elf names for such things? It is not like dwarf names. Now those are easy to recall. Yeah, sure, whatever you say. I do have an idea of where that tower and that temple is. But I also am under the impression that we will be sent there by the people of Khûtra really soon. In the meantime, we gotta get the wheat and the elderberries on this area and deal with the corsairs to the west. Oh, we gotta pick a lot of elderberries, do we not? Come on. But before I forget, I got a new pair of boots that might be better than the ones I'm using right now. Let me check those boots. Vitality, agility, finesse, and physical mitigation. So once again, this one seems to be more defensive. If anything, I think it's time for me to start ditching my old tanking gear that I will not need anymore and make room for the new one, for the new set. Okay. Gotta pick more berries, and I don't see more berries. Instead, I'm running right into the enemy. There we go. Okay, plenty of berries here. We might need to fight that hawk. Maybe. Maybe not. That courser we might need to fight. Okay, simple enough. That's all the gathering we needed. Now back to the Corsairs. Oh, another rich deposit. Okay, careful there. Boo. That was not what I needed, not what I expected. Well, at least we know where we can find Heshra, but we need to defeat some Corsairs before the objective updates, so that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna be careful not to pull maybe the signature ones. Come on, sneak. Didn't see you there, buddy. Trying a different rotation now, trying to apply all my debuffs before I start applying bleeds. I don't know, I am under the impression these guys are easier to defeat when they have been properly debuffed. Yep. Can be helped. Come over here. This guy is also gonna come into the fray, isn't he? Oh, no, he didn't. Still, Oh! It's about to hit the never surrender. Jesus. Stop it! Stop it! Yeah, thank you. That's what you deserve. Boy. Now we can take this guy out. Would you please stop spawning captains? Nobody likes them. Nine. Alright, just missing one. Oh boy. We gotta be very careful in here. We're gonna take the captain down. For Christ's sake. There we go. Now collect Jared's cutlass. Oh boy, this doesn't look good. And I have 5 minutes on my strength of morale. You know what? I think this is the time to remove my Gundavad pots in here and start using the Umbari pots. What? No. Up. I like the looks of it. So I'm gonna do some pre-buffing just to be safe. Oh, yes, a courser sneak? Really? How many Eyes of Sauron? Regretting this already. Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh boy, do I need to use the body? You gotta be kidding me. Gerard's Khûtra's acquired. Well, that went better than expected, but I mean, why? How on earth do we need to physically pick up the Khûtras when every single quest item drops and it's automatically added to your inventory? I don't know. That seems like some trolling in here, because on Fearless, on Tier 3 difficulty upwards, Yerath, it's really strong. He has a captain right beside him that is also really strong, and you saw that sneak in there. What a lot of people, the majority of people would do, if this worked differently, is defeat Yerath as fast as possible, get the Khûtras added to your inventory, and then run away. But when you need to actually physically use the corpse, that doesn't make that as easy. At least there is no induction bar for this one, because you know how much I dislike that mechanic. So you can still pick up what you need and run away if you're fast enough, but why? There was no need to do that.
There is much to be done, and here are hands by which to do it.
You have my people's thanks. Their valleys will once again be full tonight because of you. You are more resourceful than you look. Yeah, I get that.
What news has come in with the tide?
You're not dead. Couldn't be your skill. Fortune must follow you closer than most.
Do you have need of something?
If that's what you want to believe, sure. I still don't trust you, but you've done more for us than any outsider ever has. This disease, we have lost 3 of our own to it. It's weak, and without the fishing, our village herbalist thinks something can be done about it. Perhaps even a salve created to reduce its effect. But first, he needs more samples of the dreadful stuff, and from animals, not fish for some reason. He's in the Elder Hall at the end of this road. Talk to him. He knows better than I of what he needs. Oh, and stranger, I've still got my eye on you. Come on, you gotta lower your guard a little. Farmer, scholar. And more elders. It's not attacking the elders somehow.
What news has come in with the tide?
Oh yes, more samples would be wonderful. I really need more animals that are afflicted, as I have plenty of fish. The fisher folk just throw them outside my door. Dreadful smell. I ask them not to anymore, but I suspect they do it for sport at this point. Would you go west of here along the shore and bring me back samples of the diseased animals you find? I know the salamanders have been affected. It's the stomachs I need in particular. Okay. Nothing else in here. To the west. Yeah. Okay. I will get you some salamanders. I think I have enough time for some salamanders alongside the shore. Just saying, it's kind of curious that a lot of the people in Khûtra are named, but we have not gotten enough quests, and it seems they unlock in small batches. As long as it's not crabs, I don't mind. Dwarven Salamander Slayer of the Keep of Umbar. Are you for real? But no, no way. How many of those do we need to fight? 60. Not that many, at least. We're about to get the first 10 anyway. Good progress on this one. Gather suit. Okay, this seems to be another location for the deed. How many of these guys? Okay, this salamander in here should be the last one. Okay. Salamanders, that is. Again, no treasure caching here, which is kind of weird. Seems they are compensating. the caches in the shield isles were so easy that now they need to make the Umbar ones extra hard and not as predictable. That's what it seems, at least to me. Oh, crab legs, plenty of crab legs. Some task items, crafting items. Metalsmith scroll case, yeah, well, I guess I can take it. And more task items, alright. I mean, again, I guess you can see where this is going, the source of the sickness, and I think that is the tower that Legolas mentioned. Also seems to have collapsed, so I think in the end everything will come together quite nicely. Let us see.
What news has come in with the tide?
Yes, this is exactly what I need. He examines the samples you brought him, just as I suspected. I don't think this will help the fish any, but if I have plant here that can hopefully heal living versions of these animals. Give me a few minutes. Yes, honeywort an itch.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
I think I have something. It's hard to tell. Much of what they ate is now mush. One of the few things these animals all share is honeywort in their stomachs. There is a marsh to the east of here along the shore that is thick with stuff. Hopefully you will find more answers there. There must be some malady or evil presence causing this disease that emanates from there. Please, go there and see what you can find. Should we go there right now? Do we have enough time for that? It's a very good question. let's see. Let's double check the map at least and see. Try to see if we can realistically complete that. I mean, it's right over here, and it seems to be the marsh where we fought the crabs. Suspicious areas in the marsh, like this center island, maybe? Ah, no, they are fully marked, okay. Please inspect it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this seems to be simple enough. Please use it. Use it. Come on, buddy, use it. Come on. Yeah, I know, Garliff. I know. Thank you. We can return to Heshra now. But let us grab this ore deposit anyway. Every little bit helps. What? Corsairs attacked? Is that what was supposed to happen at every suspicious spot? Hit him. There we go. I mean, it seems only that spot would spawn the Corsairs. Huh. Let's try and escape from the crabs. Easy. Simple. Okay.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
A dead end. That is quite unfortunate. Still, we must try to heal these animals and our people regardless.
What news has come in with the tide?
I have a recipe that I believe could work to bring our people back to good health. Unfortunately, the hills around Khûtra are no longer safe for us to gather the herbs I need. Would you perhaps help? If you collect these herbs, I can prepare them into a salve to try to heal our animals and people. We may not know how to prevent this affliction, but we may yet stop it from spreading further. Please collect the herbs I need. You can find most of them growing in the hills to the north. Our village depends on it. Alright. Again, do we have enough time to pick up the herbs? I mean, it seems we do. If we can avoid any fighting, we might be able to pick them up. I mean, we already know these hills are kind of full with enemies, but if we are careful, maybe might be able to do it. Or at least keep the fight to a minimum. But what little time we have left today should be enough for us to gather this, I hope. Wrong key. Courser and Pirate Slayer of Umbar completed! Awesome! So, some virtue XP and some currency. And now for the advanced tier, 180 of them. Well, not encouraging, but at least there is one deed out of the way now. Right. It seems we have enough time to pick up all these herbs. And we're making good progress in here, and yeah, I think we can pull it off. Let me avoid the lurkers, thank you. Still remember the very first time I played a game when it came free to play, and the Lowlands was not included in the initial free to play offering. So your quest stopped at Beriathan, really. And when I was playing through the Lowlands, I was just focusing on Book 2 because, well, I didn't have that quest back. And since I was massively under-leveled when I reached Agamaur, I still remember that quest where you need to defeat a lot of bug lurkers, and I struggled so much with that one. I'm not sure if I already mentioned that to you. It's been so long since I did that quest for the channel, but I still remember how much I struggled. And then a week or two later, the Lowlands were offered for a massive discount, like 90%, 95%. I just paid 80 points for it back then, and like a month later they were added to the free-to-play offering. So it's evident they were just offering that sale to see how many people would buy it before they would eventually offer it for free. And I mean, I don't mind. I still got to play the quest pack earlier than all the other people would for an insanely low price. That was still a win on my book. And that is the reason why I still enjoy the Lowlands so much. It brings back those memories. And because as soon as I got a quest pack, I went back to the Forsaken Inn and started doing every single side quest I had missed. And when I got back to Agamaur, I could finally fight the bug lurkers. It was a more even fight. Yeah, right on time to handle this quest.
Do you have need of something?
Fine quality there. Just a moment. There we are. Don't mind the smell. It confirms its potency. Please give this to the afflicted villagers. They are below us, just past the farthest house to the east, on the rocks before the shore. If it works as it should, their pallid nature should fade on. They should get more lively in minutes. I pray it does for all of our sakes. Alright, I mean, we're about to heal the villagers. Let's do that, right? I hope you don't mind. I know the last few episodes have been longer than usual, but I'm having fun, and I'm trying to advance as far as I can, as fast as I can too, because I really want to get to Umbar now. And after this, we might be sent to the temple even. That's what I think will happen. Back to Heshra. One last time, maybe, maybe not.
Do you have need of something?
Oh, no change. That is ill news. We are no closer to finding the source of this disease or how to stop its spread. That's not what I expected.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
I had hoped that the old recipe would be successful, but this disease is unlike any I've seen before. Small wonder then that the simple salve didn't work. Everything is not lost, however. Using the herbs you brought and some of my own, I can create several new salves. We shouldn't give this to the villagers, no telling what effect it might have. Ghosts are close enough. Gather these ingredients from the merchant city, how would you? I need several right ingredients for the new salves. So we are administering this to the goats and see if it works. It's what I am gathering from this. Well, we don't have enough time to do that now because this has extended way more than I thought it would. Anyway, that would be it for today's episode, and once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.